Maureen, I fear that by bringing attention to the... Maureen, I fear that by bringing attention to the fact that you're our most generous commenter, that I'm going to somehow silence you, but I hope that doesn't happen. Your comments are great. Hannah and I enjoy them. This is... Maureen, you seem to be a person that's willing to invest a little bit of time and attention in something that interests you, rather than just a glance and letting it all pass. So if you to look up this word, messeria, this is there's a category of tourism that's called agritourism, which this is not, and then messeria, which this is. This is, it's a farm, but the tourists aren't expected to work on the farm. Agritourism is this idea that tourists work on the farm. So in short, messeria is more luxury and agritourism is more reality. So Maureen, I think you'll enjoy this. Hannah made this reservation. She hunted, she found this place, put it in the cycle of 10 different places we stayed over the course of a month. And I gave some time and attention to this one, trying to find out if there was a way we could walk from the messeria to the beach. The beach was beautiful. I trust you've seen the pictures of the beaches in the region of Puglia. And this is part of the walk between the messeria and the beach. Now, Maureen, you liked pictures from this set. And the set includes Otranto. I'm going to type that. Otranto is very near the most southeastern place of the Italian country. And Maureen, you probably, I trust your curiosity and your sense of geography is enough to know what I'm about to say. Italy is shaped like a boot, and that boot kind of seems to be kicking a ball. That ball is Sicily, and then also south, but on the other side of the country, south and east, is the area we were in. That is Puglia, and this is the most southern point we went to. Hannah partially regrets not scheduling some time in the very southern point, Santa Maria de Leuca. And Maureen, perhaps, you and I are Americans. Our childhood traces to the same state and even the same school during our elementary years. And this is what's called a lido. So Maureen, if you think about American beach activity versus Italian beach activity, this really highlights a significant difference. So I went to a restaurant, which I thought was an upmarket restaurant. I was with Hannah. This was more than a decade ago. This was in Cape May, New Jersey, typical summer beach activity. And suddenly I was a little uncomfortable. I'm like, we're wearing flip-flops and T-shirts, and I've got sand on my feet. Is it really okay to eat in this restaurant? Well, the person who escorted us to the table, he or she, I do remember this, it was a woman. She assured me it was fine, and she was 100% correct. So here I'm sitting in an upmarket restaurant in flip-flops, T-shirt. I just come off the beach with sand on my feet. In no way in Italy would I feel comfortable in the same circumstance. So that social fashion requirement of Italy, and it's not a requirement, it's a cultural difference, is the birth of lidos. So lido gives you a place to store some clothing. You can change, so you can spend the day on the beach, but you can also go to a nice restaurant and sit down as if you didn't spend a day on the beach. Now, people get carried away with this, and they come out of their little private room, with heels and makeup. That's not true. That's exaggerated. But certainly with the women will wear a dress and put on makeup, and the men will look decent as if they didn't go to the beach. So with that, I'm sitting with Hannah now. She had some hand in selecting these pictures, though she might deny it. And it's just been great. Your comments have been fun. Our travels were just wonderful. And Hannah scheduled, carefully customized the whole trip. We stayed in 10 different places over 30 days. And we just had a great time. The pictures, the beauty of the pictures and the attention they attracted on social media is not for bad reason. But what was happening on the other side of our pictures was just pleasure, enjoyment, tourism, interest, curiosity, exploration. It was just great. So thanks for paying attention, Maureen. Chow from New Jersey. I'm not even sure you're in Ohio, but I think you are. I'm going to check right now. And your profile says you are married. That's good. You know, I'm a friend from childhood reaching out to you on a more personal level. And, you know, you're married and I'm married, and that's a little more comfortable. And you're also in Cleveland. So, child from New Jersey to Ohio. Adios. So, Maureen, I replayed this, and Hannah and I listened, and one correction is Hannah, I can't believe, no, I do believe it. Hannah remembers that in the New Jersey upmarket restaurant, I was not wearing flip-flops. We were not wearing flip-flops. I want to say it doesn't matter, but it does matter. It matters to Hannah. You want to comment? What were we wearing? It doesn't matter. It doesn't. No, she said. It was not flip-flops. Chow from New Jersey.